over the years, I've had the pleasure of angling with some extraordinary big fish anglers. Today I've got the pleasure of sitting here with Chris van den Hoek, our Benelux team leader, renowned Belgian big fish angler, and we were just talking about rigs and what he was doing on here. And I couldn't help but notice that his rigs is one of those anglers that don't muck about. Just use good, strong, straightforward gear. So what you're using today and what you caught the fish on is a little wafter rig, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how is it constructed, Chris?
Quite simple, you know. I'm really known for using very simple rigs, and that's something that I always do and I'm always gonna continue to do. For this fishing here, I used Ultraskin 35. I really like the big Ultraskin 35 because it's very good to handle. I only strip like a really small part, like you
just
see it,
down by the
like
hook,
5-6 millimeters, to just give that hook a little bit of room to sit and play.
Yeah, and to flex and flip.
Yeah. For the rest, no knotless.
Yeah. Really, it's all you need on a mug, especially in this kind of configuration, because the hook's free to drop because of the angle of the curve.
Sometimes you see people still putting like tungsten or something on it to
shrink
give that
tube,
to give it that extra angle, but you don't really need it.
No.
He's already ready to use like he is, very simple but a very strong and reliable hook.
And that's the Conti version then?
This one is the continental version, the sharpened version, because I fish here, so maybe more tricky fish than in the Benelux. So I would like to have that little
extra,
that little edge more.
Nothing's more important than the point. So.
But I have to be honest, in the Benelux I tend to use a lot of simple bottom baits. Then I put a little
piece of tubing.
But it has to be really tubing that flex over the hook like a ring should do.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of casting, and in a ring I don't have a lot of confidence. If you can drop it with a boat or something, okay. But if you have to cast, I already had that the ring like did a twist or something.
So it's a little bit more control.
It's a little bit more control, but it has the same purpose. Fish picks it up, blows it out, and it can go up.
Right,
down.
so it's just the right diameter tubing and the right feel, so
it's very important.
It's like a resistance blowback. So, and I guess you can tell when you've had a pickup in the night.
Yeah, if in the morning you're allowed and it's up here, then you're done. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But now fishing with over a little bit of silt and weed patches and stuff like that, I have put my confidence in a lightweight hook bit or a wafter. For that I don't use the little blowback on the hook. I just let it sit like this.
Yeah, and with that shape hook, it almost acts like a KD in allowing separation and the hook to drop forward.
You see already how the hook is sitting. It's really aggressive. It's a bit like a claw in nature. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
a liner. I think a bite's imminent, so what we do, I think we've covered pretty much the important bit, the key mechanics of keeping it simple, but making sure that you're using the right arrangement in terms of hair to whether it's a bottom bait or whether it's, in this case, a nice slow sinking wafter.
Simple but strong components. What I also, maybe a little tip, I also like to fish always with an extra ring, and to put it like in I think it's called figure 8 loop.
Yeah, a small figure 8 loop knot.
So that has two purposes for me. When you cast, it throws the line right away from the lead.
Yeah.
Because when you cast, it goes like this.
Yeah, the lead impacts the water first.
Yeah. And you also have like, it doesn't matter from which angle the fish come, your rig can always turn 360 degrees. Is the fish swimming from here, from there, he sucks it up. It's always like, it behaves natural.
Yeah.
It doesn't has any stops or things that doesn't work. It's always free to move underwater, and it covers every angle.
And at a time when we're all using stiff rigs, you know, sometimes having that little bit of more natural movement could be enough just to allow the hook and the hook bait to go into the fish's mouth. You know,
it's a confidence thing. Fishing is a confidence thing. This one I have 100% confidence. I can really count on one hand over the years the fish I lost on this rig, because it's super strong materials, good hook holds, simple, but it does the job every time.
Perfect. It's all you really need sometimes.